and allow them to perceive me as I am, a f***up. Why? I don't know. Goodbye.
Probably already know the answer before it even comes up.
Am I the ass
Let's see it.
for locking the office fridge after someone kept stealing my lunch?
No.
Do we? No. Well, let's scroll through the bay. Okay, we
Let's
already passed judgment on that.
This is a little bit more gray area. Let's get the nuance.
No, I skipped. Let's look at the main page. Tell me. Okay, I'm scrolling. Do any of these interest you? Enforcing basic boundaries. Ooh, this one's kind of vague. We could read on this one. Am I the ass for enforcing basic boundaries on my daughter's sleepover?
No.
Okay.
No. Give me a break.
Well, hold on. We could read it, and it's something like you're not allowed to turn right in the hallway because she's a crazy bitch, right? It could be something crazy like that.
It's true.
You know, it could be crazy.
That's reasonable. It could be too crazy.
It's a reasonable boundary to say that you're not allowed to say multi-syllabic words.
You can't breathe. Yeah.
You're not allowed to go to the bathroom. You're not allowed to. In my sleepover, you're not allowed to flush more than 3 times in the night. You know, it could be something like that. This could be just a crazy person. Okay, let's
Got to brush your teeth every 10 minutes.
It's a man. 42M. Did you post this?
I know. Did I post this? No.
Have 2
I'm
kids.
not 42.
Right. He's 33. He's 32. I have 2 kids living with me. My daughter, Anya, and my stepson, Noah. Noah's mom passed a few years ago. I've had full custody since. He's had a rough go of it. Okay, well, that's not what we're talking about. Anya is much more outgoing. Get to the point, bro. I don't care about your whole life story. I don't care about your whole life story.
Now you know how I feel earlier when we were dragging that earlier.
So back in 3rd grade, I learned the secret to the abortion debate. That's basically the TikTok we watched. Okay, in my opinion, we missed it. But given that the friends who were coming were pretty loud and have a tendency to crowd Noah, I told her to make sure they don't go into her brother's room. Also, to keep things down after 11 so that the house can sleep. These are not strict rules. To my surprise, I came upstairs to check on them about 10 o'clock. They are 17. I didn't think I needed to check on them every hour or something, and they were in Noah's room, and they looked like they'd been there a while. 2 were literally sitting on his bed with him there. One of them was flipping through his sketchbook. Another was messing with his other stuff, and they were all kind of giggling in this weird way. Noah was clearly upset.
Older girls do that.
He didn't say anything or move, but there were tears in his eyes, and he didn't respond when I tried to talk to him. I told the girls to get out right then, and then I was calling them, every single one of their parents. Anya was pretty upset with me, but I told her I gave them 2 rules, and they failed spectacularly. I did actually call their parents and send them home as soon as possible. Anya blew up, saying I embarrassed her. I told her to go to her room and that we would speak on this in the morning. I spent about 20 minutes with Noah before he decided he wanted to cool down on his own, and I went back to my daughter, who chose not to speak to me. It's late.
Speak to me.
Both of my kids are hopefully asleep, and I'm left not knowing if I handled things right. Am I the ass?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think you're fine.
No,
because apparently he had some past trauma that made things difficult to deal with for him. You know.
So those girls were picking on him.
Yeah.
They were picking on a little boy. They thought it was fun, because of the, just that's what.
It's their friend's brother. They're
Yeah. And the thing about it is, and you know what, she gets her punishment is that she does get embarrassed because she didn't stick up for her brother.
Yeah.
And she didn't respect her own brother's boundaries. So she needed to be embarrassed.
Yeah.
I think that father did everything right.
Yeah, that's good.
Everything right. Walk up.
Ooh. Did you read this one? Does this sound good? What does this sound like? Does this seem good?
Let's read it. It's nice and short.
You want to read it?
Yeah.
It's not that short. Okay. Am I the ass for not stopping my teenage son's girlfriend from kissing him? My 50, so this is a 50-year-old guy, son, 17, recently got into a car accident with a drunk driver. Bro, what the does that have to do with it? Bro, what? I'm very thankful that he is alive, obviously. Okay, yeah, the son's alive, obviously, because we're talking about him having a girlfriend. Okay, we know the son's alive.
Okay.
He's injured.
By the way.
Okay, he's injured and recovering. This all occurred last week on Saturday, the night of the accident. Oh, so this is right after the accident. Okay, that's why he brought it up. It's literally the night of the accident. My family, my wife, 45, and daughter, 14, got there, I want to say an hour before his girlfriend. When she came in, she ran to him in his hospital bed and started hugging and kissing him. Mainly lips, but other places on his face too. She stayed for most of the... So it sounds like he didn't stop checking up on him and being supportive, and I was happy that my son and his girlfriend had such a good relationship. What did you want to say?
Well, the argument was, am I the asshole for not stopping it?
Oh.
For not stopping it.
Good catch, Kenai, my boy, Kenai.
I actually pay attention. I actually read.
Good job. I don't fucking read.
You're just going through the motion. You don't read. You're actually reading, but you ain't. Your comprehension skills are.
I don't comprehend shit. I'm just doing the voiceover.
Yeah.
You're the brains of this operation. I'm just doing the voiceover.
I mean, what I'm saying is, dude, dads don't need to be cock blocking their sons, especially when they're 17. Like, if he was younger, yeah. I mean, like anything, like maybe below 13, 15, and the girl's the same age. She also, in the context, I'm glad that he kind of put the story out there, like the story that he was in a wreck. Because the context is, it's not necessarily even it's a romantic kiss, but it's more like you were in trouble. You could have died and you're alive. Yeah. Like, I'm happy to see you. Like, it's a very sweet thing to do. So why would you stop that? No, absolutely not. He's 17. Come on.
I'm going to read it.
I was slaying when I was 17. Bro.
I'm going to do a little more voiceover for you so you have some more shit here. My wife, it was the wife that was the talker. I kind of skimmed ahead a little bit while you were talking. My wife said that it felt weird seeing that, especially in front of his family. I said that he was going off to college regardless and that she was being a really nice partner. And that night showed us how much she truly cared for him. She rushed off to work to get there and was still wearing her work clothes as she got there. My wife started getting angrier and said that she thought it was gross and that I should just ask her to leave sometime. I told her that I'm not telling my hospitalized son that I'm taking away something that clearly makes him happy. She told me it was gross and I needed to put a stop to it. I told her she was worrying about the wrong thing and that anything that brought our son comfort was good. My brother had taken my daughter home before this, and she didn't hear us arguing. She told me I needed to step up and do my job, and I've kept thinking about it, and I've started to keep thinking about it, and thinking that I'm in the wrong.
No.
What the fuck is mom thinking, bro?
Mom is a cock blocker. So listen. So when she sees her little boy growing up, this is that sort of Freudian, Jungian sort of idea where the mother is too nurturing and too smothering. This is the mother clearly being way too smothering and seeing her boy grow up, and she thinks it's gross because there's like, oh, my little boy is not a little boy anymore. It's out of her comfort zone. That's why she's disgusted. And guess what? He's 17, about to be 18. He's about to go off to college. If he was 11 or 12 or 13, I can understand this.
Yeah.
Right? It's too young. 17 years old? No.
Yeah.
Especially the context. And the context even makes it more like, no. He needs to set her right. She's having a knee-jerk mother over nurturing reaction. And of course that the mother's love can smother. Not only it can be positive, but the negative side of it, it's smothering.
Yeah, smothering instead of mothering, yeah.
It's mothering. It's pretty much what, I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm sure that's not, but that was her reaction. Maybe, I'm sure she's fine mother and everything, but I'm just saying that reaction that she had, she's not ready yet to let go of her son and see her son as a child. And that's what makes her grossed out. So that's obvious. She's not ready for that, but guess what? It's happening.
Yeah.
So that's her thing that she needs to go through.
Yeah.
So,
bro,
she's trying to.
Bro, you're in your element right now, dude. Because this is what we talked about this IRL, bro. You be diagnosing people out on the street.
I do it all the time.
Mentally
diagnose your scraggly ass,
dude. This is you're in your element with am I the asshole right here, bro? This is your.
I love it.
This is your thing right here, dude. The armchair psychologist, bro. This is your.
Oh yeah,
right here, dude. You do this IRL, bro. This is
people do fantasy
right
football. I do armchair psychologist. I love that armchair. We could have like a little do like it's like me armchair psychologist. Right? That's great.
Do you want to read this one? Am I the ass for not being friendly with my partner's daughter now that they've warmed up to me? Does that sound interesting?